What's going on, guys? Today's Shoky Quickie, we're going to look at a couple more World of Nintendo figures from Jack's Pacific. Or Jack's Pacific. Sorry if it sounds weird. It's one of those things. Alright, and here we actually have a little bit of a bad guy selection. We have Waluigi from Super Mario and Skullkid from Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Now these were picked up at a couple of my local Walgreens. There's a few of them. This guy's been on the shelf for a while. I figured I'd go ahead and pick him up. And then I saw this guy randomly, and since I already have Deku Link up there on the wall, I figured I'd go ahead and get the other figure from Majora's Mask. I do wish they had more of them. What are you doing? Make more things from Legend of Zelda. Make an adult Link that's not in the 4-inch size, please. Alright, enough of that ramble. Let's go ahead and look at Waluigi first. And of course, this is the evil version of Luigi. Just like we have Wario, we have Waluigi. This is from Series 1-1, so it's actually from one of the earliest ones. And you can see this guy's a little beat up. He's been around for a while. Ages 3+. Hey, I'm right in the middle of that. Includes one Waluigi figure. Huh. How about that? Alright, so of course you see him in his little plastic prison and he ain't happy about it. Super Mario logo there. Jack's Pacific logo right there. Coming to the back. And the original run only had these figures. That's interesting. So they had Fire Mario, Wario, Diddy Kong, Ice Luigi, Waluigi, and Donkey Kong. Now I have seen the Donkey Kong at some point, but I didn't find it again. So if I do grab him one day, maybe I'll get ahead and get him. There's a few other in the Donkey Kong line. Of course, you get a nice little rendering here of Waluigi. Let's go ahead and read his thing. A twin-thig man who sees himself as Luigi's ultimate rival. He spent a long time working silently in the shadow of the Mario Brothers, before finally becoming strong enough to compete with them in Mario Tennis. Right. Since then, he has had many brilliant game appearances, while the nature of his relationship to Wario is a mystery. The pair have hatched some devious schemes together, so that's pretty cool. And I haven't seen a Wario in a long time. Once again, that was like one shop, and these are actually from 2014. Wow, made in China. All right. Oh, that's right. Ice Luigi is one of the ones I can't find. That's right. I need to find Ice Luigi, and I need to get both of these. Another thing, I want Fire Mario and I want Ice Luigi, but now I know they're in the original run. Now I have somewhere to look. Okay, so now we got Skullkid. You get the nice little plastic prison there. Don't know why I'm just staring at his hand. I think that's from when he very first got the mask on. You get ages 3+. Hey, I'm right in the middle of that. And of course, it includes a Skullkid figure. Where? Sure it does. Okay, Legend of Zelda logo there, Jack's Pacific logo there. This is also from Series 1-1. Okay. Ah, here we go. So, obviously, there's a different Series 1-1. Because this has no characters containing those. So, I don't know. Okay. So, you guys know I've got virtually all of these, especially with the, these here. And of course, you know, I've got all the 8-bit guys. I've got the Piranha Plant. I've got Skullkid. I need to get Shy Guy and Dixie Kong now. And, yeah, we'll see what happens. I need to find another Shy Guy. For some reason, I can't find them now. They were everywhere. Now there's booze everywhere. What is going on? Alright, so Skullkid embodies the mischief and the mystery of the Lost Woods, but now a cursed mark has transformed him into something... cursed mask. Weird. Into something far more terrifying, correct. When he tricks Link into entering the land called Termina, the hero of time faces an urgent challenge in a strange new land. Stop the moon from ending the world in 3 days. Don't panic! You'll have some time twisting tunes and magical masks to help you make it to tomorrow. That's a great read-up, but they don't give you any other versions of, like, Kid Link. Like, they don't give you, like, an actual little Kid Link. They just give you Deku Link. You don't get Zora Link. You don't get any of those. So that's really dumb. Now, total side topic, there is a great mini-movie, like a little animation that this one little production company came up with, and it's basically Skullkid's original transformation and everything like that. If I can find that music video, if I can find that video again, I will link it in the description because it's so well done. And Skullkid is one of those It's a really, really sad character, realistically, if you ever played the game. But that's it for looking at the packaging, guys. So go ahead and get them out of their package and see how cool they are. Alright, guys. So we've got these two evil guys out of their packaging, and there's an immediate problem. Neither of them will stand on their own. So you see I have them leaning against each other. Waluigi is in a very strange stance where he's kind of hunched forward like that. And his feet are so spread out, he literally just falls over. And I could probably bend the knees a little bit. Maybe get a heat gun in there. Or hairdryer, whatever. Maybe I can get him to stand that way. See if he can balance. He's just leaning over just a little too much. Or his feet are just a little too widespread. But either way, they did a really good job painting this. Like the overalls look really good. You only get like one ugly little splash of paint right there. I like the orange feet there. That's pretty cool. Or shoes rather. Those are probably not his actual feet. He is very tall and skinny, just like the description said. Now, if I can see correctly, he does actually move his arms. That's pretty cool. So he's like, grrr, whatever he says. And then, of course, you can turn the head. It's a little limited by the hair on the back, but that's pretty neat. Actually, let's see if we can get him to stand like that. That's a pretty intimidating pose. Maybe. Oh, look at that. Got him to stand. At least. Oh, there he went. Okay. So, this is actually a pretty neat little figure. I kind of like it. He's actually in a somewhat usable pose. So he can be like very angry about things like grrr, or he can be like, I'll get that Luigi next time, whatever. I don't know what his voice sounds like. Or he can just be like creeper style, just posing. Yeah, with that big old nose. That's a freaky nose. Okay, I really want you to stand on your own now, Waluigi. You have to. You have to. Whatever. Okay. Moving on to the Skullkid, and there is an immense amount of molding in this guy, and lots of paint apps. This is actually really, really cool. I love the orange kind of plant straw nature, because Skullkid is almost like a Deku in and of himself. He's actually like a very plant-based kind of person. You can see he looks like he's made out of wood. And underneath the mask, he does actually have like a little bird face, kind of. I wonder... Okay. I was just seeing if the mask would come off. They have a 4-inch version of this guy that does come with a removable mask. And unfortunately, when I was at Toys R Us the other day, I saw that, and somebody had actually pulled the mask out, like opened it up and taken the mask away. But you do get a really good rendition of the Majora's Mask right there with the big googly eyes. They're creepy. And actually, like, a nice shade of orange and yellow. I like that. And of course, got the demon-y horns, because it is pretty much a demon. And the spikes coming out of the face. You get all his, orange clothes and his little chain belt. It's just so cool. Really like this kind of neon yellowish green color here. It actually stands out really good on camera. It's like in real life it's not quite that bright, but I guess this extra blue LED helps over here. I like it. They did a lot of good details. And he does move, as I've already kind of showed off. You can totally raise up this arm and that one. So you can pick his nose. That's why his fingers are like that, so you can pick his nose. You can't get to his nose. You know how annoying that would be to not be able to get to your nose when it itches? You do have to be careful, though, because the way the arm is kind of plugged in there, it's a little bit tight. Just always got to be careful with some of these. They don't always rotate very nicely. I don't think the feet will move at all. No. Now, the reason he's not going to stand is he's cast at this kind of weird angly stance like that. But realistically, he floated around more. Now, I would have loved it if they had him in his, like, sitting in the air pose, almost like he's sitting in a hammock. Like, because that's how he mostly, like, was around in Mocking Link. He'd be sitting with his feet crossed, looking at him like this, kind of hanging in the air, and, that would have been an awesome pose. Put him in a standing pose, which, well, it looks really cool. And like I said, it looks like when he first puts on the mask, like it's his first time seeing through those eyes. That's actually pretty neat. Now watch, I'm going to let go. Instantly falls over. But yeah, this is a really, really good rendition. You know, even though it's small and not super articulate, because that's what this series is all about, it looks really good. I really kind of dig that. Now let's see. If you can get him to lean back a little bit, he can probably here. Let's go arm in arm with Waluigi. Come on, guys. Let's just go for a walk. There. Now they're buddies, and they're gonna go hold each other up realistically. Oh wow. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this review. I hope you've enjoyed this, and if you like these figures, go see if you can find them. You can get them at your local Walgreens, Toys R Us, Target. Target has it for the especially low price of like $3.50. So find them at Target if you definitely can. And I'll catch you guys on the next review. Remember to always keep on nerding.